Welcome back, everybody. Green Assassin here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 33 of my Regrowth series. This mod pack is available on the FTB Launcher and on Cursed Voice, and was created by Thephoenixlodge. So last episode, we got all updated to the new 8.2 version. Still waiting on 8.3, but I've kind of devised a system, let's say, to work around not being able to automate my farms yet to get power. So, because I need a steady source of power. This, like, going and harvesting, like, harvesting's hard in this pack right now. Like, I always had a problem with Agricraft killing my frames. So, and from what I've heard, the latest two updates have made it even worse on frames. So, like, if I were to start harvesting this, I will start to lag out really bad. And, yeah, that's never good, right? So, it's kind of a pain for me to come and harvest all my crops. I'd rather just have it automated with golems, and then that way I don't have to come anywhere near here. So still waiting for that, but still found a workaround for getting power. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but we touched a little bit on it last episode. We started building some robots from Buildcraft, and I've never really used robots. I've like played with them a little bit in test worlds, and I was gonna do one with my Revolution series, the SMP, where I'm playing with pickles and onions and a couple of other people. But I figured, why not try it on here and see if I can learn a little bit more about it. So I've spent over the last 24 hours working on Buildcraft robots and automating a tree farm. So I've never played with it, so I'm like, it wasn't easy for me to come up with the system and trying to figure out how the robots work and stuff. So I had to lay everything out, do a bunch of testing and whatnot, but I have come up with a fairly reliable system that may work for me. So there's still a couple little problems I'm having with the planter, but we're gonna try and set this up anyways. So first thing I want to do is I want to pull this thing out, because this thing was glitching out on me earlier. Oh, now it's showing the whole thing, but it wasn't showing my farm right here. So if you look at it, the map kind of looks a little messed up, like it shows ocean here, but there's no ocean right here. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I'm going to try it the other way. I've like already got a map location set and whatnot, but you can erase these maps or reset them. So that's just got a set of chords in it now. So yeah, I went and made a few things and got a bunch of stuff ready. So the first part of this is going to be setting up the robots. And if I have time after that, I am going to set up the, the automation part of this. So, oh, sorry about that, guys. Let's grab some gates. No, I don't need those gates. I need a couple of those gates. I need these gates. I need one chest. Pump I don't need right now. This thing's full, so that'll be good for now. What else do I need? I don't need pipe plugs. I might need the structure pipes. I'm going to need this, and possibly this with this. And I'm going to need these two things, this thing, and this thing. So, let's go back upstairs. Or I can just fall in a hole, you know, like Who leaves a big gaping hole right by their ladder, right? Okay, so the way I want to do this is I'm going to put a kinesis pipe there and a kinesis pipe there. And then, I forgot the covers. Back down into the hole we go. Hey, down, not up. I want this and this. Oh, my inventory's full. We'll come get the... Oh, while we're down here, actually, let's hook up the rest of this. So, what I'm doing is bringing this across like so. I'm going to put that there. And I think that's all I need for right now. So, we can put those away. We still need that. I want that and that. And this is going to come over here. So, the kinesis pipes are going to send power up to the robots where the docking station is. This guy is going to come into my inventory. This guy is going to come into my inventory. I'm going to put this guy here. Because these are really the only cells in the game that we have to store energy. So, oh, that was the wrong button. So it's the only thing I can really use in order to store backup power. So, let's come back up here. So now what I'm going to do is I made these covers. And I think I want this one here and this one here. So now these hollow covers, if you put them on, you can't put your docking stations down, which kind of sucked because I didn't like having the big gaping holes, even though I'm going to have one there and I'm going to have one there because I couldn't really find a really good workaround with that one. I guess I need 2 more kinesis pipes. I'm a derp. Derp a derp a derp. Come on, give me 2 of them. Oh, and I need 2 levers. Okay, back up we go, or down into the pit of water. Come back up, and we're gonna drop one there, and we're gonna drop one there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab 2 of my docking stations, and I'm gonna put one there, and one there. Hey, one there. Thank you. And now I made myself some emerald gates. I could probably get away with using quartz gates, I think, for this, but I already had the emerald gates made, so I'm just going to use emerald gates because they work. So, yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to dig down here. I haven't done this part. Like, I tested using the zoner. Is that what it was called? Land zoner or whatever to mark the map, but I want to try using these landmarks instead. I think I might have a better result with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock that out and I'm going to put one right there. No, maybe not. I want it to sit. Give me my piece of dirt back. I want it to be right. Give me that back. Oh, of course you fall in the hole. I'll go get that in a second. So I want that one there. As long as these are in the frame, I think we're good. Did I do that right? Knock that brick out. Put that one there. That'll work. Let's go down and grab this other one. Give me that back. Is my magnet not on? No, it is not. That would explain a lot. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, so I could actually probably do this easier from the bottom. So let's do it from down here. I only need 1, 2, 3, right? And then the rest should autofill in. I need some blocks. I have a chest of blocks right here. So let's grab some cobble because cobble will work. I got little ender minis running around everywhere right now too. So I want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 will be good enough. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go 15 just to be safe. And I totally did not think that through. Down one more, and then break this block. And then we can go down like so. Okay, so that's like that. Now, if I put a lever on this block, will it activate it? Yes, it will. So now we take an empty hand and we right click on that. And now if we take our map, and I don't know if I just shift click. No, clicking will work. So this gives you the coordinates. So yeah, those coordinates. It's actually 16 blocks above, but that will work. Probably should not have done that. Did it change? No. Okay. So we got our map set. So now I want the lumberjack on this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the gate and we're going to go when no signal. Actually, I'm going to leave this one blank for now because the way I seem to do it was to put redstone, and then when there is a redstone signal to go to docking station. But I'm going to try and make it work without that because I think that may be why my planter's having such problems. So on this one, I'm going to go when redstone signal is off, I want you to work in this area. Okay. And then the next one is going to be with redstone signal off, and I totally forgot to make the axes. I want you to filter tools. So quickly run back. I'm going to move that off my hotbar so I don't accidentally change the chords. I forgot to make myself an axe. Actually, a couple of axes. So let's just quickly run back into the house. This is probably going to be a 2-part series. So let's go to the AE terminal and let's go axe. Oh yeah, I don't have that NEI synced right now. And I want a diamond axe. Now this says tool cannot mine anything. It can only be used for crafting. Well, that's if you're a player. Is there any way I can get a second one? Let's put you away for right now because I don't need you. And let's put you away because I don't need you. And let's grab a second and a third one. And I am not wearing my armor right now, so I'm going to put that away too. The reason I'm not wearing my armor is because I don't get attacked much when I'm in my base, so, and it doesn't really benefit me any sides wasting mana, so I don't see the point of wearing my armor. Oh, but I need that for the sash. Okay, so give me that back. So I don't see the point of wearing armor if I'm not going to be getting attacked. So let's come back here, and what we're going to do is jump down here. Actually, we're just going to drop through here. I didn't grab any wooden pipes. Do I have wooden pipes in here? Yes, I do. This can go in here for right now. Okay, so right here we're going to put a wooden pipe. And then underneath that wooden pipe, I'm going to put a chest. And in the chest, I'm going to put these diamond axes. Because those axes won't work for me, but for the robot, they will work. And I have tested it. I know they work. So we're going to take another docking station. We're going to put it down right there. We're going to take a basic gate and we're going to put it on there. And I'm going to set this one to redstone signal off. Provide items. And then I think we take a list. Grab one of these guys back for a second. I don't think you have to do this, but I'm doing it anyways. So I'm going to put a diamond pickaxe in here. And then in here, we're going to take that list and we're going to put it under the filter tool. Now we can put this back in here. And I should be able to put down my lumberjack now. So that's this guy. And he'll go pick up an axe. And then he'll come back to the docking station. Because there's nothing for him to do in this area. So he's not going to go cut down. If you didn't specify the area, he'd be trying to cut down my fence right now. Trust me. I tried it. I know he will. Here, we're going to do something similar. We're going to put a wooden pipe there. And we're going to put the last docking station I have right there. Now, this is the guy that I had issues with. He seems to work alright most of the time, but he'll get stuck and stall out. So that's why I'm not setting this top one to redstone signal off, come back to docking bay. I'm going to try it with, or redstone signal on, sorry. I'm going to try it without that and see how he runs. So we want our map, because we set this up the exact same way. Redstone signal off, working area, map location. So, and that's this grid. I don't have to leave those things up either. I'm going to knock them down after. And then this one is going to be set to redstone signal off, filter. We're going to drop down here. We're going to grab these. We're going to grab a list. I only need one of these lists. I didn't need both of them. Because you can change the list after it's been programmed into a gate. So we're going to put that in there. And then you have your options here where you can accept variants. So it'll pick up any sapling. Well, that's any vanilla sapling, I guess. And then there's the accept equivalents, which would probably give you every sapling available in the mod pack. But I just want birch saplings. And I fell in the hole again. I can't wait to get that covered up. So now we're going to open this up and we're going to put the list in here. And then I'm going to open up my bag and I'm going to grab my dolly. Might as well set this up right now. We need redstone signal off. Same as the last one. Oh, it won't let me do it because I don't have the barrel there yet. So let's grab our dolly. Grab our barrel of saplings. Jump over here and put this bad guy down right there. Now if we go back upstairs and we go into the gate again, we should get the option to provide items. So I think that's everything I need to set up. So let's put this guy down and see what happens. Boom. So now he's going to go pick up sapling. And he's going to run off and he's going to plant it. Cool. Now he can only plant one at a time, which kind of sucks. But it's kind of whatever. As long as he plants them all this time. Well, he seems to be doing good. So, let's leave that alone for right now. We're going to go downstairs. Come on. In the hole you go. Thank you. So we don't need the list anymore. I don't need my dolly anymore, but that's not where that dolly belongs. Why did I just hear something break something? Maybe that will work better. I don't know what the change was that fixed it, but he seems to be doing a lot better already. So I don't know if it's because I mapped out the area with landmarks or if it's because I left the redstone signal thing off. But we're going to leave him alone for a minute and see how he works out. We're going to go down here and we're going to... What do I want to do first? What do we got in the chest? Let's see. Should probably hook up the power first. Seeing as how I already have coal in the barrel. Actually... And I want the pump. And I want 2 more levers. I don't need the dirt right now. So let's put the pump down here. Let's put the levers down here. And then let's... Did I save any blocks? Okay, good. So we need to put the pump in the middle. Like so. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to set up a Buildcraft pump nowadays. If not, there's lots of tutorials. I'm going to hook up those guys. I'm going to put a lever there, and I'm going to put a lever there, and I'm going to turn them on, like so. Did I grab the fluid ducts? No, I did not. Don't need you right now. I don't need you right now. Don't need you anymore. You guys can go back in the barrel for now. I need some smooth stone, so we'll grab some smooth stone. And let's fill this bad guy in so we don't do that. Because now I gotta break this guy. But all I gotta do is do that and he's back in place. Okay, I still didn't grab the fluid ducts. What is wrong with me? 2 fluid ducts. That is because this piece is not supposed to go there. This piece is supposed to go boom, boom, like so. And then we're going to put the, what is that? A hobbyist steam engine. I'm going to put down right there. I'm going to put an emerald kinesis pipe on top of him. The only catch is I tested this for a good half an hour. This kinesis pipe won't dump energy into here. So we need to take 2 more kinesis pipes and we need to run them like so. And then that way that gets into the energy cell or cube, whatever you want to call mechanisms, energy cells. I'm going to put a pipe plug there, just, I don't know. It's kind of my OCD to do stuff like that. So, and that would be why I wasn't wearing my magnet. Next, we're going to want some golden pipes, and I want my diamond pipes. And the golden pipes are going to go from here to a diamond pipe right here. And I need some more gates, and I need another barrel. So let's grab the basic gates. I'm going to grab those 2. And where's my barrel? My barrel is in here, or my dolly, sorry, not my barrel. We're going to grab one of these barrels. These are B-space barrels. I set them up because I thought I was going to need to put one over there, but I didn't need to, so yeah. We're going to put that there. Oh! I should have did the most important part. I totally forgot about that. Okay. So let's set up this and then we'll do the next part and then I'm going to wrap up the episode and we'll come back for the second half of this episode setting up the rest of this. Sorry guys, but it's hard to fit this kind of stuff into a half an hour, and I don't want to make it a 40-minute video. So I'm going to take a wooden pipe and I'm going to put it out the back of this guy. Oh, actually, you know what? I need a pipe plug because I totally forgot that I had changed this. We're going to put a pipe plug there. We're going to put one of the archeric, I think is how you pronounce that, right there. And then I'm going to put one of these right here. And we're going to take this pipe wire. We're going to go from point A to point B. And now what I'm going to do is on here, this gate will detect whatever machines are near it, basically. So this one's detecting that the hobbyist steam engine is right there. So there's a setting in here that says gates.trigger.fuel. And I don't know what this does. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but from what I seen it do, it grabs just enough coal to keep the inventory of the hobbyist engine. This slot right here, it keeps anywhere from 12 to 21 coal in there at a time, so it doesn't try to overfill it. And what we're going to do is we're going to set it to, when it triggers, I want it to trigger a red pipe signal. And then on this one, I'm going to go, when you have a red pipe signal, I want you to energy pulsar. And what that's going to do is it's going to suck coal out, and it's going to put it in here. And then once it hits a certain level, it's going to shut it off. And then whatever extra comes out goes into there. But that also keeps it from popping out of the pipe. So I don't have to put an iron pipe here or anything to get it to bounce back into the barrel. So really like that setting. It works really good so far. So the only thing we forgot is I need to put a lever. I'm just going to put a lever here for right now. My final build, I have a gate that runs from here to here, but I don't know how well it works. And the way I had it set up was to request energy. Actually, you know what? It'll only take a second, so let's do that. Here and here. You just need basic gates for this one. You don't need one of the archeric or whatever they're called. So this one's going to say when power is requested, you are going to emit a redstone signal. When this one receives a redstone signal, it is going to give off a redstone signal, or red signal, pipe signal. So if this thing needs power, or if it's requesting power, is the way I gather that, it's going to kick this on. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and make sure that it works properly and it doesn't keep trying to dump power into there. And from what I experienced, I had 4 of these guys hooked up to this one energy cube when I first set this up, but I didn't need it. The one hobbyist steam engine, Wayless says this will generate up to 20 RF per tick, and I can only get it to hit 16, but that's enough to keep both those robots powered. So I'm not too worried about trying to dump too much power into it, and then that way I'm not wasting a lot of coal. Okay, so the one thing that we didn't take a look at quickly before I wrap up this episode is when this guy goes and cuts hay. I like to see that. Every sapling is planted. I've never seen this guy plant every single sapling. And you still have a 90% or 97% charge. So I wonder... Oh, sweet, you will charge. If I take you down. They take a minute to realize something has changed too. But anyways, you see how all our stuff is laying on the ground, and I didn't want to build a carrier robot because I just figured that's even more of this stuff that I got to set up. So I'm going to cheat it a little bit, and I don't know if you guys seen, but I have some hopper hawks and some chests in here. So what we're going to do is I made myself the monocle. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's in my white bag. Because the hopper hawk has a certain range that it can do without mana. And then you can boost that range with a mana pool. But I figured these things are cheap enough to make that I could just make more hopper hawks and just have them overlap each other. So I made myself the monocle, which is in here, right here. Very easy to make. And basically what the monocle does is when you're wearing it, it will show you how far the range of a hopper or any Botania flower mana generating or anything like that. Anything to do with mana, it'll show you its range. So I basically mapped it out so that it would overlap one block outside, I'm pretty sure. I think the range of it is 7, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between the hopper hawk and the edge of what needs to be done. So I evenly spaced it out so that I could have 4 of these. I'm going to put the monocle on in a second, and we're going to just double check it because I don't think it's more than 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they should all overlap each other, which isn't a big deal. It's not like it's going to cause problems or anything. So I figured, why not? 4 hopper hawks, easy enough to make. And I totally messed this guy up. There's supposed to be a chest underneath you. So let's put the chest there and then put the hopper hawk on top of it. And then these guys should just start picking up stuff off the ground up there and throwing it into the chest. So, and I have a wooden transport pipe coming out of the bottom of all of them. And from what I've got dug out, you guys can pretty much see where my pipelines are going to run. So, with that, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode. We'll come back next episode, and we will set up the other half of this tree farm. Let's just watch this guy for a second. Okay, he replanted that. Cool. Yeah, so it works better without this saying with a redstone signal to go back, because that, either that or the fact that I actually made the map out of those things made that work. Because I was having problems getting this guy to plant saplings on the ground, so that's a way better way of doing it if that's what made it so that it plants them all. So, but anyways, I'm gonna stop babbling. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, slap that like button. Helps my channel grow, and I appreciate seeing the likes and whatnot. Means I'm doing a good job. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Let you know when I got new videos out. Comment, favorite, share the video. Give me your guys' feedback. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.